he's hiding somewhere and can't find him. All this technology they got, he can't be found. He's still dangerous.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Bush said mission accomplished, then turn around. Obama went on a full worldwide hunt for him because they knew the boogeyman was still alive as far as being a boogeyman.
Yeah,
whether the man is alive or not, the boogeyman was still there, so they had to kind of quell that so they can move forward.
Yeah.
Get the people docile and stuff.
So they had a stunt double the whole time.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Hey, there's a movie on that shit,
Bro,
yeah.
dude's probably alive right now. Let's not even kid ourselves.
Who?
I think the real Osama bin Laden.
They
Osama,
supposedly killed him and threw his body into the ocean.
Nah, he been
That
gone.
was
No
bullshit.
proof.
He was
Yeah,
going way.
he
I
was
think he
gone.
was going way before that.
Cause he had like dialysis. And she was like,
Yeah, you had a
his kidneys were
journalist-
failing.
You had a journalist. It was a woman. She brought it out a long time ago. That he was.
You
on
can walk through, bro. You
dialysis
good.
Back in since the Iraqi war.
Mm-hmm.
If he was damn near about to
You good.
die back then, how the hell they find his ass in 2011
In a cave.
in a cave and shit? Come on, man. But see, he played mind games with the people using his technology and his basically his media. And his media, you basically supposed to trust everything come out of the media like it's the gospel.
Yep.
And that's how the people come up under that strong delusion. They believe in his lies. The Lord gives them over to that strong delusion. If you believe this devil, you trust this man, you worship his image, the Lord will give you over to that strong delusion.
Hey,
But that's how and once he gets you, now he can put you in the state that he wants you in. Or I want you to hate this group of people.
Yeah.
So let's come up with a campaign. Let's come up with these narratives. Let's control all the tabloids and the magazines, the publishing companies, to put all type of hate pieces,
Yeah.
demonizing pieces on them, so that when people everywhere, people read about these people, it's all negative.
It's plastered everywhere where you just you hear it, you see it unconsciously.
Yep.
So you associate whatever their narrative is with these people.
Exactly.
You know?
And thus creating you to become the #1 enemy.
Yeah. It was like people were so like ignorant that they was just running up on the guy in 7-Eleven
Yep.
thinking he was a terrorist.
Yep.
Like this motherfucker probably was born here.
Yeah.
You know, but that's the witchcraft through their media that Esau, you know, he does.
Hey, in World War II, they demonized the Japanese.
Yeah. Put them in camps.
They put them in camps
Yeah.
overnight
Yeah.
when Pearl Harbor was false pretext.
Yeah.
Hey, that movie The Siege, that was predictive programming.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
was about so-called terrorist attacks. You know,
Done by Middle Easterners.
done by Middle Eastern. So when was it Bruce Willis character?
Yep.
He was like the general. He was the general, and he pretty much was on some all towel heads in the city, round them up.
Yeah.
Let's get them up out of there, man.
First thing he said is you don't want to do this.
Yeah.
We always breeze over that. He told us you don't want to do this because when I do this, I'm gonna get everybody. I ain't gonna do it for you.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did.
He was getting them. The military was going to the city,
My
rounding
son
them
was
up.
in there. FBI
Yeah.
son was in there. Like, you know he's military.
They was torturing them
Yep.
in little secret rooms and shit. They had them in concentration camps.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't think that they won't do that to us?
Thank you.
Or real
We
quick.
just got off the chain.
Connie,
Right.
one of the things as well, like what you were saying, them basically getting the public to do, with the public to turn on you. And knowing it was always Jake. You look at what Apostle Paul went through. You look at what Yahushua went through. When they went into the kings was like, I find no fault in this man. This man is innocent.
Con.
You know, but Jake was like, no, lock him up, get him, man. What's the same shit today, man? Jake is the #1 enemy.
You're gonna have black Christians. You know, you gonna have them type of characters. They're gonna be, you know, they're gonna be in on the whole shit, man. You're gonna see them on certain news segments, giving their little, you know, insight on the Hebrew Israelites and, you know, what they do and this and that. What they call it, hateful rhetoric, and, you know, Hebrew Israelism as a vocab.
Hey, Vocab about to get his 15 minutes of fame,
All they're
boy.
gonna talk about is all of the scriptures that we're known for bringing out.
We're bringing out and how we
Revelation 13.
we twist the scriptures that they don't actually mean hate.
Yeah.
They didn't mean hate your mother, hate your they're gonna yeah.
So we just gonna be presented as the worst thing out there.
That
Right.
Eddie gang gonna be cold.
And that's going to prompt your people, even in your own family. They're going to be, because they was already on the fence about it. Like, man, I don't know, man. Like, I think he's a part of some cult or something like that. He ain't the same. But when the campaign starts and the mind programming goes into effect, that's when they're going to be like, all right, yeah, we knew it. Yeah, we knew it, man. And they'll be the ones giving you up.
I was just gonna say, if
They
they know
gonna be
where
the
you
ones
at, they
turning you
gonna
in.
point you out.
You know?
Just like Judas.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Judas goats. You know?
It's Acts 23.
Somebody get Luke 21,
And this
16.
is, I'll start here at 20. It says, it's like 19. Then the chief captain took him by the hand and went with him aside privately and asked him, "What is that thou hast to tell me?" And he said, "The Jews have agreed to desire thee, that thou wouldest bring down Paul tomorrow into the council, as though they would inquire somewhat of him more perfectly. But do not thou yield unto them, for there lie in wait for him of them more than 40 men, which have bound themselves with an oath, that they will neither eat nor drink till they have killed him. And now are they ready, looking for a promise from thee." So the chief captain then let the young man depart and charged him, "See thou tell no man that thou hast showed these things to me." And he called unto him 2 centurions, saying, "Make ready 200 soldiers to go to Caesarea, and horsemen 70 and spearmen 200 at the 3rd hour of the night, and provide them beasts that they may set Paul on." Right, because this is when they were transferring Paul basically to another city. And Jake was saying, basically, we're going to kill him before he's even transferred. So he said, no, we're going to get this army together so we can actually go and sit before, I believe it was Agrippa, you know? It says, and horsemen 70 and spearmen 200 at the 3rd hour of the night, and provide them beasts that they may set Paul on and bring him safe unto Felix, like Felix, the governor. And he wrote a letter after this manner: "Claudius Lysias, unto the most excellent governor Felix, sendeth greeting. This man was taken of the Jews, should have been killed of them." Showing you right here. Yep. "Then came I with an army and rescued him, having understood that he was a Roman. And when I would have known that cause, wherefore they accused him, I brought him forth into their council, whom I perceived to be accused of questions of their law, but to have nothing laid to his charge worthy of death or bonds."
Yeah, got nothing on it.
Plain and simple, man. So, hey, the men of the law were completely innocent, hey, and being the fact that no God was found to get them out. But you see the wickedness of Jake within it. That's why Jeremiah, hey, was prophesying as he was prophesying, man.
Yeah.
He said, "Fuck Jake, man."
Was pleading for Jake, but then said,
Yeah, I want to hear a cry from their houses, man. You know, allow their men to be killed in war, allow their wives to be widows, man. Because this is what Jake is gonna do.
Yeah, Jake always been their worst own enemy.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, that's why the Lord cussed them out and said, "You are of your father the devil.
Yep.
mm-hmm.
The lust of your father you would do." For he was a murderer from the beginning.
Yeah. Hey,
He did not abide in the truth.
Stephen too.
Yeah.
Cussed them niggas out.
Yeah, hey, think about it. If the word devil means it means not only deceiver, but it also means false accuser, slanderer. What would that make Jake?
Yeah.
That falsely accused the disciples and Yahushua, the apostles. They were devils,
Nine.
black devils, man.
Nine.
So that same spirit is still here.
Absolutely. Hey, it's gonna be amplified, man.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna be the last fight.
Yeah.
You know?
I could even see some niggas trying to get out of trouble.
Yep.
When Esau comes down, you're gonna have some niggas that was once a part of this, but because they got offended and now it's a anti-GMS campaign. Some of them to get out of their jam, they're gonna be trying to give intel
Yeah.
to fight against us.
Makes you
Forming spies and agents.
makes you think of that. Remember that American gangster Frank Lucas cousin?
Yeah.
That nigga that
Yeah.
niggas. But it's always niggas like that,
Yeah.
This is 25 and 4. Matter of fact,
So like you remember when there was a situation where there was a brother that used to be a part of a camp, but he got spooked because the FBI came to talk to him. It was in Seattle, right? And this motherfucker, it was like he was damn near snitching. He wasn't gonna be willing to take that honor and get persecuted, you know, for righteousness' sake. This guy started, you know, talking.
You can see he wasn't grounded in Yahweh Shem Shah.
Yeah.
It's like shit. That's when those situations happen. You revert back to the scriptures. You think of Matthew 10 and 28. Like, nigga, you can't do nothing to me. With the Heavenly Father, it would jack me up if I turn on Him. For you. Yeah. How you doing, brother?
There's a 25 at the top. Now, when Festus was coming to the province, after 3 days he ascended from Caesarea to Jerusalem. Then the high priest and the chief of the Jews informed him against Paul and besought him, their little niggas again. It says, and desired favor against him, that he would send for him to Jerusalem, laying wait in the way to kill him. But Festus answered that Paul should be kept at Caesarea, and that he himself would depart shortly thither. Let them therefore, said he, which among you are able, go down with me and accuse this man, if there be any wickedness in him. And when he had tarried among them more than 10 days, he went down into Caesarea, and the next day, sitting in the judgment seat.
He left him there, he went down.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't catch him in the way.
Commanded Paul to be brought. And when he was come, the Jews which came down from Jerusalem stood round about.
Hey, son, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Round about and laid many and grievous complaints against Paul, which they could not prove.
Right.
Yep. While he answered for himself, neither.
A rape.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They touch little girls.
Man.
You know.
That's all. And that's the first thing they revert to, like the nigga did the Elder Kazak.
Yeah.
They.
That campaign went hard.
Man.
But none of us locked up for it, though.
Right.
Every other word, man, shall speak.
These niggas got the scriptures and they can see.
Right.
That's what happened in the ancient world. Right. We're not telling you to do that shit now. We're just telling you it happened in the ancient world. And this is how you judge the matter. It comes down to you making a judgment. And in the kingdom, it's going to happen. Yeah.
That's it, you know, because we ain't gonna have to. Even though it's lawful, we ain't gonna have to.
Not us, the heathens. They, you know.
Yeah.
But I know either Israelite.
I mean, shit. Deuteronomy 21 might happen when we go around the nations up. When Yahweh shall come and take the kingdom, it could go down like that.
Yeah.
Take the spoils too.
Yeah. Shave your head. Cut your head.
It's part of the law. Yes, that's in our law. The law is gonna be in us.
Yeah. Everybody ain't gonna die. It's gonna be some.
But see, we gonna like
Some
they're gonna
leftovers.
be putting us on trial about stuff like this. Their law is contrary to the land. You just see how emotional our people get when we even talk about these things. So it's that easy to get them in that mood by getting them riled up and emotional. Because their mind is tied to Western ideals, customs. Even Israelites are supposed to be, they're supposed to think from an Eastern perspective, but even they get all butthurt and emotional when we go into these things, man. So it's gonna be easy to demonize.
That's how you can tell they're not born again. Yeah. The old path is what guided us to understand. Because, I mean, what we're talking about is just the nature of people. We just understand the nature of people. So when that burning desire happens within a man, and him being more in strength and might than women, that can get us demonized in this world. Saying that men have more might than women, it's scientifically proven that men have more might than women. You know, but saying all of that, they look at you in an evil way. But I want to, you have something?